Hi, this is Jill from Simple Daily Recipes. Are you ready for another hubby-pleasing, teen-pleasing, whole food, plant-based recipe? Yeah! Oh wait, that's not half the excitement. The other half of the excitement is I cooked it in the Instapot. Oh yeah! Yeah, baby. I love my Instapot, and I know you love your Instapot because it's like the greatest thing ever. If you don't have an Instapot, you are missing out on all this because it is an awesome friend in your kitchen. You have to get one and put it on your counter. Put away the stovetop pressure cooker. Put away the slow cooker. Put away the rice steamer. Put away the yogurt maker because you don't need all that stuff. You just need the Instapot. Does all those things in one thing. I did not mean to turn this into an Instapot commercial. I just get excited and it's awesome. I just love it. Oh. Okay, so let's just jump right into this recipe that goes right into the Instapot. If you don't know what I'm doing, ask somebody in the comments below. I've got all the ingredients for this recipe listed at the end of the video and posted under the video. Okay, so in the video description you'll find it or in the comments below. All right, and there's not much to this, just a little bell pepper, a little potato, a little diced onion, diced tomatoes, a few garlic, some spices, a little bit of water, and bam, we got lunch, you know what I'm saying? Or dinner. I made this for lunch. I put this on about a half an hour before the kids were ready to eat lunch, before we took a break from our homeschool studies, and we decided, I decided this would be perfect for lunch. We needed something hot because it was cold that day. So anyways, it worked out great. And my son loved it. And hang on, at the end of the video, I filmed my son trying it out to tell me how he liked it. That'll be cool. Oh, and then, okay, right here, I just want to show you, not everybody knows everything, right? You think because you know it, everybody knows it. But sometimes you know little tricks and tips to things, and it's important to share those tips and tricks. And this is something that I've been doing for years. I learned from Alton Brown and how to mince a garlic. It's just super simple. You make sure to make long slits, but don't cut it all the way to the end. And then you slice the other way, and you just kind of slice evenly and chop across. And there you go. You have minced garlic. But damn. Ooh, I didn't mean to cuss. Look at that. See how easy that is? And then just throw that in the spot. Okay, and here is just 1 can of black beans rinsed and some frozen corn that was rinsed. I just threw them both together in the strainer and then hit them with some hot water, and that cleaned the black beans and warmed up the frozen corn all at the same time. And then my spices is just New Mexico chili powder, which is my favorite. You could use any chili powder that you want to use. And then the other ingredient is cumin. And then I put half a cup of water in here just to, give it something to get the pressure going, and gave that a good stir. Notice I did not put any salt in this recipe. The original recipe did call for like a 1/4 to a 1/2 teaspoon, but I said, you know what, I'm just going to leave it out, and then if we want to add it to our bowls, then we'll do it then. And it turns out we didn't miss it. My son didn't even notice. I thought he'd be the first one to say it needs salt, and he didn't. He just ate it up. I was totally surprised. And my husband, same thing. He didn't say a word. So I'm like, okay, it's a salt-free dish now. I end up just letting the pressure go down on its own, because once I put everything together and I set the time for 2 minutes, I just forgot about it. I went back to take care of the kids, and that was probably about 15 minutes later. We were ready for lunch. 15 minutes. No, I'm sorry. 30 minutes after I put this together, we were done with our studies and ready for lunch. So the pressure cooker had gone down on its own. Or the pressure in the pressure cooker had gone down on its own. It was ready when we were ready. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, and you saw my son stealing the first bowl. I barely had a chance to show you what it looks like. Okay, here's his reaction.
It's really good. It's delicious.
It looks good. Yeah. We're calling it Bring Along Black Bean Hash.
It's really good.
Look at that mustache coming in, dude.
Mm. It's good.
Okay, there you have it from the teen himself and with humming. Could you hear him going, I did not pay him to do that. That's his honest reaction right there. That's how he rolls. Okay, I want you to give this recipe a try and then come back here and tell me how your family liked it and how much you enjoyed it. It easily feeds 4 people with a little extra. So, you know, if it's just yourself or, you know, it's just you and your honey bun, well, then you've got plenty of leftovers for dinner and a couple of lunches. It'll work great. It tastes good the next day, too. Oh, and it's really good with corn tortillas, like as a filling. Yeah, that's why I called it Bring Along Black Bean Hash, because this was kind of a test run when I made this. When I saw this recipe, I wanted something that we could heat up and put in our little food jars and carry off to co-op and be able to just eat hot out of a thermos and, you know, with a couple of tortillas. And this is definitely a carry-along lunch. It's perfect. It works great. I can't wait for you to try it. Okay, I'm going to stop talking and so you can get cooking. Bye.